Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this chocolate and beetroot cake. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab a food processor and place in the beetroot and blitz it up until it's in much smaller chunks, almost a puree, but it should still have some texture, set aside until needed later on. Then into another bowl, you can go ahead and add in the wet ingredients. To start with adding in your oil, followed by the vanilla, then your eggs, and just whisk this together until it's fully combined. Then once that's combined, you can go ahead and add in the beetroot puree which we just made and whisk that in until it's fully incorporated. It will go this lovely sort of colour, very bright, very vibrant. That is what you're looking for. Set that aside until needed a little bit later on. You can then go ahead and add in your dry ingredients into a bowl, which are your plain flour, your raisin agent, followed by your sugar and cocoa powder. Then just whisk them together until they are combined. You don't need to do it super well, just give them a brief mix just so they are loosely combined. Then you can go ahead and add in the wet ingredients to the dry and scrape all of the wet ingredients into the dry and just mix until it's fully incorporated. You're looking for it to be all consistent with like a chunky cake batter. As this isn't a smooth mixture, it will not be completely smooth. So I started with a whisk but ended up going to a spatula after a little bit just to scrape and incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on. Then grab an 8-inch lined cake tin and pour it in your cake batter and just let's spread a little bit out to ensure consistency while baking. So while the cake is in the oven, you can go ahead and make the topping, which is a chocolate ganache. Grab yourself a microwave safe bowl and place in the double cream, followed by the milk chocolate and the dark chocolate. Then give it all a good mix just to ensure that all of the chocolate chips have been coated in the cream, and then microwave it for around 1.5 minutes at a time, stirring well in between each increment of time in the microwave. And once you've got to a stage where it's just whisked together and it's very smooth, you're good to go. You just want to keep whisking until it's smooth. You don't want any lumps at all. Once you've got that smooth ganache, you can then add in the butter and just let it sit for around 1 minute, and the residual heat will just help melt that butter. But then keep whisking and whisking until the butter has been fully incorporated as well. Then you should see a difference in the colour and consistency, and this is completely normal and what you're looking for. Cover it with cling film and place into the fridge to firm up, and we'll whip it up again when we need it later on. So once your cake is baked and out of the oven and cooled down and you want to finish your cake, place your ganache into a bowl and just whisk until it's become kind of more of a whipped spreadable ganache like that. Take your cake from the tin, stand or board and place it onto there, and then just top it with the ganache, and I've just done a simple swirl on top for a bit of decoration, and finished it up with some dried rose petals, as the chocolate and rose works really well and the beetroot and rose works really well. So it all just really ties in perfectly together, and just put them around the edge of the cake or however you want to decorate. It's really up to you. You can then go ahead and slice the cake up into as many or as few pieces as you would like. I went with a very generous portions, but feel free to cut that down as this is a very rich cake and it will go, a little goes a long way. I literally made this because I had beetroot and I had ingredients that need to be used up, and I thought, well, why not make something sweet rather than savoury? I was going to make pickled beetroot, but nah, not this time. I thought I'd make a cake, and here it is. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.